This show is sponsored by MidasResources.com, your trusted source for precious metals since 1996. Call Midas today at 1-800-686-2237.
What is up? Greetings, friends, and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and to your well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body and of your health. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 25 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and high blood pressure and obesity and skin diseases like acne and rosacea and eczema and psoriasis, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called miraculous. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it renews itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while it may seem like a miracle to some folks, this renewing system is just the way the body works. Business as usual for the human body. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, if you want to help a loved one get off their meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we're here to help you out. We welcome your calls on The Bright Side at 866-582-9933, 866-582-9933. If you want to learn more about the longevity products, the ones I take and the ones I recommend, you can check out my website, brightsideben.com. I've got a shopping cart up there with all the longevity products, including the Healthy Start Pack and my personal favorite, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which is part of the Healthy Start Pack. The Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a multivitamin mineral complex powder that you add to water and drink. It's a great source of B vitamins for your heart and for your brain and for your liver and for your digestive tract. It's a great source of vitamin A and vitamin C. Vitamin D, it's got selenium in there, copper, chromium, trace nutrients, amino acids. It tastes great. It's a cornucopia of nutrition. It's wonderful for kids. And it's great for folks who don't believe or don't understand how important a nutritional supplement program can be. It's easy to use. You can find out all about it on my shopping cart at brightsideben.com, or you can call Phyllis and Andy or Nasima or Debbie or Frank or Marcy or Janice or Danette at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. They know all about the products. You can also click on the Join Now link on the upper left-hand corner of the page at brightsideben.com, and somebody will get back to you with information about the longevity products or the longevity business if you want to make a little money selling longevity products. All right. I want to continue talking about homocysteine, unlike cholesterol, which has never been shown to be definitively connected to cardiovascular disease. Homocysteine has been many times, despite the fact that almost anyone who goes to a doctor with a history of heart disease is more than likely going to leave with a statin drug. We still do not know if statin drugs and cholesterol lowering is really a strategy that is going to have much of an impact on protecting the heart. If you've been listening to this program for any length of time, you know that like all disease, heart disease is a disease of the cell, whether it's the cells of the heart, the cells of the blood vessels, red blood cells, or even digestive system cells, or for that matter, cells of the kidney or cells of the liver or cells of the thyroid. In fact, any cell disease, any cell breakdown can ultimately show up as heart disease, and one of the most cell-toxic biochemicals that the body makes is homocysteine. Now, there's several effective ways, real good ways, to control homocysteine and protect the cells. One of the most effective involves the chemical nitric oxide, which is produced by arginine. We talked about arginine at length a couple of weeks ago, and as a precursor to nitric oxide and as a great source of nitrogen, which is essential for the health of heart muscle cells. Arginine can be a very, very, very important heart nutrient, just as, if not more important, for protecting the heart than any toxic pharmaceutical drug, than any statin drug you could ever use. And as it turns out, caloric restriction can also be helpful for lowering homocysteine. We talk about caloric restriction all the time on this program, and it's one of the most important health strategies you could use, eating less calories. For many generations, the human biological system has been confronted with a biological and environmental problem that is 180 degrees opposite from the problem it confronts today. That is, namely, how to find and how to effectively store calories. For most of humanity's existence, food has been at a premium. That means that the body has learned to survive. In fact, it has learned how to thrive under conditions of nutritional deficiency, especially caloric deficiency. One of the most important anabolic building strategies you could ever do is intermittent fasting. In other words, building up involves eating less. Now, you got to make sure you're getting your nutrients. You got to make sure you're getting your nutrition, but what you want to be watching for is excess calories. It's called the CRAN diet, calorie restriction with adequate nutrition. As far as homocysteine goes, in this month's Journal of the Neurobiology of Aging, a study was published that shows that caloric restriction can improve several homocysteine-related markers of aging, and this should not be a surprise. Restricting calories, maintaining adequate nutrition while you're restricting calories is one of the most important, most powerful anti-aging strategies, and every single marker, including homocysteine, can be improved by intermittent fasting and caloric restriction. The hardest and the most energy-intensive process in the body involves digestion of foods. That means that energy that we could be spending on growth and repair and the anabolic process, the building process, is diverted to the digestive system as we intake calories. That's why I'm always talking about liquid nutrition, drinking nutrient-dense beverages, that are mostly water, that are low-calorie beverages like the Beyond Tangy Tangerine can be one of the most important and effective nutritional and health strategies you can ever use. Same with veggie juices. Easy on the beet and the carrot, which are high in sugar. Use turnip and greens and kale and spinach and cucumber and celery. You want to be careful with peppers and tomatoes. Sometimes they can aggravate inflammatory conditions like arthritis. Use soups, bone soup, veggie soups. Get yourself a Vitamix. Make fresh soups. All of these are great ways to get lots of nutrients without a lot of calories. Another great way to improve elevations in homocysteine is to use betaine HCl, betaine hydrochloride. You'll find it in the Ultimate Enzymes from Longevity. Betaine HCl is made up of two components, a betaine component and an HCl component. HCl is an abbreviation for hydrochloric acid. Betaine HCl is made up of both betaine and hydrochloric acid, which is important for the digestive system. HCl deficiencies can cause burping and bloating and discomfort, malabsorption of nutrients. So betaine HCl will give you HCl for the digestive system, and it'll give you the betaine molecule, which can help lower homocysteine. You'll find that in the Ultimate Enzymes from Longevity. And then, of course, there's the B vitamins, especially vitamin B6 and folic acid and B12, and the B vitamin choline. All of these can be helpful for lowering homocysteine. Yesterday we talked about vitamin B12, how difficult vitamin B12 can be to absorb. Most deficiencies in vitamin B12 are based more in the complex biochemistry that's involved with getting B12 into your body, into your blood through the digestive system. B12 deficiency can show up as brain disorders, Parkinson's disease, memory disorders, intellectual confusion, problems with thinking clearly, nerve diseases, movement diseases, anemia, and elevated homocysteine. Elderly folks are especially prone to deficiencies because of the complexities involved in vitamin B12 absorption. You need to have an effective liver. You need to have an effective gallbladder because bile is important for vitamin B12 absorption. If you're dealing with somebody who's got their gallbladder removed or an older patient who's got liver issues, you are at much higher risk. A patient like this is much higher risk for vitamin B12 deficiency. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back right after this with more good health information. Don't go away.
Pharmacist Ben Fuchs believes virtually all disease states can be backtracked to digestive problems.
Deficiencies in stomach acid can affect all downstream systems. Taking digestive enzymes can be amazingly helpful for dealing with deficiencies in stomach acid. Enzymes require low pH for activation. You can also use aloe vera juice, by the way. Sugars in aloe vera have a coating effect on the digestive system. Longevity has a cool product called Noni Plus, which is made from aloe and the noni fruit. It's tasty. It can also function to support digestive acidification of the stomach, and activation of digestive enzymes.
Take Pharmacist Ben's advice and support your digestive system by ordering Noni Plus from Longevity. Call 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470 or on the web at brightsideben.com. That's brightsideben.com. Order today.
Quantitative easing, unemployment at depression levels, Europe financial system falling apart, China getting out of U.S. treasuries. At the end of 2008, the time of TARP, the national debt was at $11 trillion, gold trading around $850 per ounce. Close to 2012, the national debt exceeded $16.4 trillion, gold doubled to $1,600 per ounce. The $20 trillion threshold for the national debt is inevitable. Politicians in Washington have a ferocious appetite for spending and stimulus. What's worse, a printing press to finance. 100 years ago, we had a gold standard to limit this madness, but now you have to adopt your own gold standard. Don't be fooled with paper promises. Get Midas Resources 10 Reasons to Buy Gold free by calling 800-686-2237. Understanding the gold and silver market may be the only insurance you could have to avoiding the next economic crisis. Call 1-800-686-2237 and order your free copy. Again, that's 800-686-2237.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document? Worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average over 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right, that's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
GCN, proudly sponsored by UnseenNow.com. Find out how to stop Big Brother in his tracks at UnseenNow.com. This is GCN.
back on the bright side. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10 to 11 Central Time. If you like what you hear, tell your friends. You can also get us 24/7 on the archive page. If you miss a program, go to the archive page at brightsideben.com. You'll also find a shopping cart up there with all the longevity products.